last year the Atlanta Falcons got defeated by the Miami Dolphins with 3 points on a 3 point deficit last season, and here with a 20-17 loss to the Miami Dolphins. But last year they're playing against each other for the second time in the same scenario it was against the Bills with a 23-17 loss. It was a one-score game against the Bills, and last week the Atlanta Falcons come off a great win against the Bills. Now they're at 4-0, and here to face off the Miami Dolphins. They're planning on getting to 5-0 for a great start here against this AFC team that ranks fourth in their division. So here we go, live in Hard Rock Stadium in Week 6. Let's go already. Kick it off. The Miami Dolphins won the toss. They defer. The Falcons will elect to receive. Welcome to Week 6 here in Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, a home of the Miami Dolphins. Here to take on the Atlanta Falcons, the 3-2 Dolphins, the 5-0 Falcons here to take each other on here in the Week 6 in the National Football League. Here we go. Back deep for Atlanta is Marvin Hall. Take it out. Spins out. Goes to a tackle from Kiko Alonso, the former Philadelphia Eagle, who came in free agents added. He was a free agent added from Philly to really solidify this defense for the Miami Dolphins. Here comes Matt Ryan. Ryan throws on the run, and it's caught by Mohamed Sanu for a first down for 15 yards. Empty backfield for Atlanta. Ryan quick throw, and it's caught by Devontae Freeman up the middle. And it's a 20-yard completion to Devontae Freeman. With an empty backfield for Atlanta, and Jake Matthews, the Texas A&M tackle, gives Matt Ryan plenty of time in the pocket, and then Devontae Freeman comes up, and he was wide open on the grab for another first down for Atlanta. The passing game for the Falcons is phenomenal. After that incredible week against the Bills, here's a reception for Julio Jones for a 13-yard completion for another first down. Play action. Already 3 first downs for the Falcons. Empty back. Here comes Tevin Coleman out of this backfield. And he's a few inches shy of a first down. It's second in inches. They're going to convert anyway. Here's Devontae Freeman with a great spin move. And he's in for the Atlanta touchdown. What a move by Freeman. Great job with the combo block with Alex Mack, the free agent from Cleveland, to really solidify this offensive line. And Freeman with a great spin move, and he's in for the score for the Falcons. And here's Matt Bryant with the extra point. It's Falcons 7, Miami Dolphins nothing. And here comes Ryan Tannehill in the offense for the Miami Dolphins. And here's Bryant to kick this one away. And Jakeem Grant takes a knee for the Dolphins, set up at the 25-yard line. And here comes Ryan Tannehill in the offense to set up at the 25. Frank Gore is in it, former Indianapolis Colt. And he's brought down immediately. First guy there was Deion Jones, and the second guy there was Paul Warlow. 2 linebackers in there to make the stop for Atlanta. Tight ends in motion. Kenyon Drake, play fake, going deep, and is intercepted at first play by Desmond Trufant. The first Miami turnover of this game. And an interception for Desmond Trufant. The Falcons are known for these types of plays. They went for a four-man rush, and then and Desmond Trufant was there to create the turnover on Kenny Stills. A big time on turnover for the Falcons. Well, after the interception, here's Ryan. Quick throws downfield, wide open is Austin Hooper. And he's out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Coverage wasn't pretty. Here's Ryan to go deep in the end zone, and it's what an interception by Xavier Howard. After that interception from Desmond Trufant, Xavier Howard comes down to make the play for this Miami Dolphins defense. Ryan throws it very deep, and it's juggled, but Xavier Howard, I don't think all scores are all on turnovers are reviewed. And I think this ball hits the ground. Oh, that's a completion. Yeah, that's an interception. Yep, first Atlanta turnover offensively. And the Miami Dolphins set up a bad field position. And he wanted to take it himself. Ryan Tannehill, with nowhere to go, stood up at the line of scrimmage. Here's Tannehill. The throw. Kenyon Drake is out of the backfield with a 3-yard gain. Set up 3rd down and 7. And here's the tight end in motion. And it's a safety. Grady Jarrett was in there to make the pressure on Ryan Tannehill. And it brings him back in the end zone. This is the worst case scenario for the Miami Dolphins. Grady Jarrett was in there to create the safety, and he's just down. And the offensive line was like, "You gotta be kidding me." Grady Jarrett is a major factor for this Atlanta Falcons defense. Taking it is DeMonte Casey, and Casey is down to the 45-yard line, close to midfield. Here's Ryan to throw. Quick throw is to Ridley. He's got it. Down at the 46-yard line. You see Matt Ryan, they went for a quick slant. And this was the most explosive play we've seen today. Calvin Ridley runs a quick slant, and then he plows in for a first down. Close, almost to the 40-yard line. Ryan to throw again. Ridley, he's got it. And it's going all the way for another Atlanta touchdown. After that safety from Ryan Tannehill from Grady Jarrett, this is a touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons, and Calvin Ridley was off to the races. That's a total team effort. And Matt Ryan throws his first touchdown pass of the game. His second touchdown pass of the game. With a 47-yard touchdown catch pass to Calvin Ridley, the rookie wide receiver. Here's Bryant at the start of the second quarter. Jakeem Grant is out from the end zone, and he's down to the 13-yard line. DeMonte Casey, the safety, was there to bring him down. Frank Gore is in the backfield. Miami Dolphins have picked up a few free agents this offseason. Kenny Stills is gone. First play from scrimmage, and he's in for the Miami touchdown. Kenny Stills. First play from scrimmage in this half for the Miami Dolphins. Ryan Tannehill went for a deep drop and passes behind Kenny Stills. And it looked like he was about to be turned over defensively by the Falcons. And actually Desmond Trufant looked like he was about to get an interception, but nothing doing for Kenny Stills and this offense for the Miami Dolphins. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. An 82-yard touchdown pass to Kenny Stills. Oh, this is a fumble. And the field goal is no good for Sanders. And the extra point was blocked by DeMonte Casey. Best play on special teams ever for this Atlanta Falcons on defense. Here's Marvin Hall. Return for 25 yards. Same yardage where they would have took a knee. Handoff is to Freeman up the gun. And it's a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Handoff to Freeman again, and it's a gain of 2 yards. First third down of the game for the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Ryan to throw. Downfield is caught by Julio Jones, and it's out of bounds. Looks like the Falcons want to go for it on 4th down and 4. Wide open is Calvin Ridley, racing to the end zone. He's gone. No flags. Goodbye. Touchdown. And McDonald couldn't bring him down. They scored a touchdown with a 75-yard touchdown run for Calvin Ridley. With a play action passing, and Calvin Ridley gets in there, bursts through cuts, and McDonald just couldn't bring him down. Has that speed, and he's off to the races. And he was untouched for an easy 6 points. And a two-point conversion is there for the Atlanta Falcons. Quick throw, and it's caught by Julio Jones. 2-point conversion is good, and it's 24-6, and almost towards the end of halftime. Jakeem Grant, after the touchdown from Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and he's brought down by Duke Riley, the linebacker. And with a 24-6 game here against the Falcons, it's another high-scoring game. Here's Tannehill to throw, and it's intercepted by Brian Poole, the nickelback. And this is a pick 6, and it's a touchdown. Defensively for the Falcons. Usually when you see a play like this, it's because the defense is in zone coverage. That's what the Falcons are in. And then Brian Poole comes in to jump hit O'Neill's route, Leary's route, the tight end. And Brian Poole, the nickelback out of Florida, he was undrafted by the Falcons. And he was a rookie, undrafted free agent. Just couldn't stop him. They forced 2 turnovers in this game. And it's a 31-6 game against the Miami Dolphins. And they're up in the 30s. Here's Bryant to kick this one away. Back from Jakeem Grant. Takes a knee. And Miami is going to be at the 25-yard line. And after that interception from Ryan Tannehill, here comes the offense. Here's Ryan Tannehill. Kenyon Drake is out of this backfield for a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 coming up. He's out of bounds. He was under pressure. 17 hurries from Ryan Tannehill, and it's short of Danny Amendola, the former New England Patriot, who became a free agent. Miami picked him up. They talked about a lot of free agents, talking about Miami getting Frank Gore and Danny Amendola. And speaking of Amendola, it's a 2-yard pickup, a 4-yard pickup, bring up 4th down and 4 coming up, and it's another 3 and out for the Miami Dolphins offense. Play clock is at 5. And Hack kicks this one away for Andre Roberts. He's got the wall. He's brought down by Kenyon Drake, the running back. With 14 seconds left, here comes the Falcons. What a move. He's gone. First play from scrimmage. And he's in for the Atlanta touchdown. Devontae Freeman with a 55-yard touchdown run. Freeman. Usually when you see a run like this, it's because the defense is in some man coverage. The Dolphins are playing zone. And you see Devontae Freeman, he creates this juke move, and he's off to the races. What a day for Freeman. Over 100 rushing yards and now 2 touchdowns. Here's Matt Bryant with the extra point, and it's a 38-6 game. And the Dolphins are down by 32 against the Atlanta Falcons. Jakeem Grant will take it out of the end zone, and takes a shot by Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, with 3 seconds left towards the end of the first half in Hard Rock Stadium. And Tannehill takes a knee, and that's the end of the first half here in Hard Rock Stadium. Atlanta has 38 points. Miami has 6. After those 2 costly interceptions by Desmond Trufant and Brian Poole ran that one for a pick 6. A bunch of turnovers are killing the Miami Dolphins here at the start of the second half. Bryant with a short kick to Jakeem Grant. And he takes a shot. Nice tackle made by Devondre Campbell. These teams met during the preseason and here in the regular season last season. And it results as always wins for the Miami Dolphins. It's intercepted. Robert Alford. What a 27-yard interception. That was a dangerous throw. Tannehill was under pressure from Vic Beasley, and Robert Alford comes down to make the interception. Another Atlanta turnover defensively, and this results in another interception for Robert, and this time it's Robert Alford, Southern Louisiana cornerback who ran a pick 6 from Tom Brady in Super Bowl 51 with an 82-yard return for a touchdown. And it was an incomplete pass to Julio Jones. Matt Ryan play out wide open. Nobody went with him, and Calvin Ridley in for the Atlanta touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of the game. You cannot stop this Atlanta Falcons offense. They are explosive in the run game and the passing game, and Calvin Ridley was absolutely wide open. McDonald was supposed to be in on the coverage, but slowed down his coverage, and Calvin Ridley is just in for another touchdown. This time for the Falcons. This to make it a 45-6. Nearly blocked. Bryant knocks it through. Miami stopped Atlanta first time they had it in the first half. Not this time. Ridley into the end zone. Matt Ryan had set career records for the Falcons. Over 1,000 passing yards. and had 21 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's big last season in the postseason. And here against the Miami Dolphins, he's throwing his 3rd touchdown pass of the year. It was a reception made by Frank Gore, the Indianapolis Colt running back, out of this backfield. Frank Gore is in the backfield again. Play action for Ryan Tannehill, and it's caught by the tight end out of bounds. Brought down immediately by Deion Jones, the LSU linebacker. He really solidifies this defense for the Falcons. Here's Frank Gore, nowhere to go. And Paul Warlow was in on the stop for Frank Gore. It's another 3 and out for the Miami Dolphins. And Mack kicks it away for Andre Roberts. Here's Roberts trips up, and he's down at the 48-yard line, close to midfield, to about the 50-yard line. 38 seconds left. Here's Ryan, a dangerous pass. Could have been another interception, but thank on goodness. Here's Julio Jones. What a catch! And the reception is made for Julio Jones. We haven't seen much action with Julio Jones, but this time, with another catch and run, with actually another reception for Julio Jones. Matt Ryan throws a great pass, stays in the air, but he jumped up in the air too quick. But Julio Jones comes down with the reception, and it's another completion for a 1st down. And the Falcons at the 40-yard line. Here's Ryan going deep for Mohamed Sanu. Great catch by Mohamed Sanu for a 1st down. Down to the 20-yard line. Ryan goes deep in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver Mohamed Sanu. Here's Ryan with a deep drop. Goes deep in the end zone for Austin Hooper. Hooper fought for the ball. Xavier Howard on the coverage. 3rd down and 10. Here's Ryan to throw deep in the end zone, and it's caught by Mohamed Sanu. And he's in. Touchdown. And Matt Ryan is fired up. These Miami Dolphins are nothing but bystanders to Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Matt Ryan throws his 4th touchdown pass of the game, and this time it's Mohamed Sanu able to keep his feet in bounds and secure that football. Great coverage by the Miami Dolphins, but the coverage wasn't enough to stop Mohamed Sanu. And this results as a 35-yard touchdown pass for Sanu. Kick is up and through with a 6 game. Falcons are back up in the 60s. They had the same game-winning scenario against the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field a couple of weeks ago, with a 63-0 game against the Green Bay Packers. And here come the Miami Dolphins deep offense to set up shop with a 25. And this defense is killing the Miami Dolphins. Frank Gore is out of this backfield. 17 hurries on Ryan Tannehill. It was actually excellent job by the defensive end Vic Beasley, who almost come in with that pressure and almost brought him down with a sack. But he finds Frank Gore out of nowhere. And he's able to find him out of this backfield for at least 3 yards on the carry, on the catch and run. He was tackled by Deion Jones, the middle linebacker, in there for the Falcons. Here's Danny Amendola. There's Deion Jones again. A 2-yard completion to Danny Amendola, the former New England Patriot, who went to get to the Super Bowl against the Falcons. Wide open is Devontae Parker. And it's a 21-yard completion to Devontae Parker. Second-year receiver. They traded away Jarvis Landry. And it's intercepted again. This time it's Deion Jones. These defensive players for the Falcons is everywhere. You don't know what to do with them. Deion Jones on the excellent coverage on Kenny Stills. And he was able to keep his feet in bounds. And this defense is fired up. Big time play for the Falcons. Here comes the offense for the Atlanta Falcons, which everyone should be worried about in the National Football League. Hand off to Coleman. Coleman up, still going. 43 yards for a Falcons touchdown. You want to get everything going? Find a run game. Tevin Coleman scores his first touchdown pass of the game. First touchdown of the game. With a 44-yard touchdown run for Tevin Coleman, and he was untouched. Rashad Jones tried to bring him down, but he's the second-year running back out of Indiana, gets a fresh 6 points against the Miami Dolphins. This is probably heartbreaking for Dolphins fans around here in the National Football League, and it's a 59-6 game. This defensive personnel grouping is killing the Dolphins badly. Here comes Tannehill. And he's brought down. Vic Beasley was the first guy there. He tried to bring him down, but the tackle was missed. But Bruce Irvin comes down to make the play with an 11-yard loss on the play. Paul Warlow almost comes down with an interception, and it's 3rd down and 21. In this case scenario, if I were the Dolphins, I'd say throw a Hail Mary. Matt, there were some rumors around the NFL saying Ryan Tannehill was going to be traded, but we got to wait for that. Downfield, try to look for Devontae Parker. Ricardo Allen on the coverage. Almost comes down with an interception. This is the worst scenario for the Miami Dolphins, giving it back to the Atlanta Falcons, who's willing to score at any time. Here's Andre Roberts, a 37-yard return. We haven't seen much with Julio Jones. What a catch! Oh, what a catch! Spectacular catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones up the middle. Julio Jones made this one-handed catch, and that was incredible. It's hard to stop Julio Jones once he gets that ball. Julio's not caught a pass yet for a touchdown. Actually, he had. He had caught one touchdown in this game. Speaking of another touchdown, here's Julio Jones again. And he's in for another Atlanta touchdown. Come on. You cannot stop this Atlanta Falcons offense and Matt Ryan in this scenario. Julio Jones made a nice catch. from Howard, the rookie. And it's another Atlanta touchdown. And they're up in the 60s again. This time they want to go for 2 points. They want to put points on the board. Quick slant, and it's good. A 67-6 in this game. And the Miami Dolphins are down with 61 points with 22 seconds left at the end of regulation. Here's Bryant to Jakeem Grant. Takes a knee. Can the Miami Dolphins find a way, in any way, score against this Atlanta Falcons defense, who ranked top 10 in the National Football League? Here's Ryan Tannehill. Grady Jarrett takes him down. A 9-yard loss on the play, and it's 2nd down and 19. And the clock continues to run for the Miami Dolphins. Ball is out. There should have been a fumble on that play, but they're going to call a roughing the passer for a flag on Vic Beasley. And Grady Jarrett, or Dejan Sanat, the rookie defensive tackle, almost created the turnover. And here come the Miami Dolphins with 7 seconds left. Ryan Tannehill wants to go deep, and it's incomplete for Devontae Parker, and it's 4th down. Looks like the Falcons want to get it back, and it's at 0. Here comes, oh no, he's still going. He's gone. Andre Roberts. Touchdown. 73 points. This is incredible. What a day for the Falcons. Andre Roberts on special teams. A nice kick. But Andre Roberts going through blocks. Andre Roberts is gone. And he's off to the races. Almost got tripped up by Ricardo Allen, and Andre Roberts is in for another score. And at the end of regulation, here's Matt Bryant, and the extra point is good, 74-6, and that's it. The Atlanta Falcons at 5-0. The Miami Dolphins are now at 3-4. Matt Ryan with a career high of 4 touchdown passes to over 200 plus receiving yard on passing yards. Julio Jones with 2 touchdowns in this game. Mohamed Sanu with 1 touchdown. Calvin Ridley with an incredible performance with 3 touchdowns. And Devontae Freeman with 2 touchdowns, and so is Tevin Coleman for a 1-yard touchdown. And Andre Roberts on special teams. And that's it here in Hard Rock Stadium. Coming up next is the State Farm postgame show. And we're going to see what Kurt Menefee has in store for all those other teams around the National Football League. Thanks for watching Week 6 here in the NFL on Fox. We'll see you next week here against the Patriots. And the Patriots have a lot to worry about preparing to take on these Atlanta Falcons. So we'll see you next time here on Fox. Actually, we'll see you here on NBC. Goodbye.